In the grand tapestry of life, we often find ourselves chasing after the big moments, the career milestones, the dream homes, the once-in-a-lifetime adventures that we believe will define our existence. But as the years pass and memories fade, it's not these grand achievements that bring the warmest smiles to our faces. It's the little things, the quiet moments, the seemingly insignificant gestures that weave themselves into the fabric of our hearts. Think back to your childhood. Remember the way your mother would pile extra food onto your plate, insisting she wasn't hungry herself. That simple act of love, disguised as casual generosity, spoke volumes about her devotion to you. Or perhaps you recall a text message from a friend that arrived on an ordinary Tuesday, carrying just a few words. "Made me think of you today." In that instant, the world felt a little less lonely, a little more connected. And then there are those moments of wordless comfort. The times when your partner, sensing your unspoken distress, reached for your hand in silence. Suddenly, in that gentle touch, the chaos of the world retreated, and you found yourself enveloped in a cocoon of safety and understanding. These aren't the stories that make headlines. They won't trend on social media or garner thousands of likes. But they are the threads that, when woven together, create the rich tapestry of a life well lived. They are the moments that live forever in our hearts, cherished long after the applause of our public victories has faded away. The truth is, happiness isn't built on a foundation of extraordinary events. It's not found in the spotlight or on the mountaintops of our greatest accomplishments. Instead, it's carefully crafted in the quiet corners of our everyday lives, in the small, ordinary acts of love that we give and receive. When we learn to notice these moments, to truly see and appreciate them, life takes on a richer hue. The mundane becomes magical, and the ordinary transforms into the extraordinary. It's a shift in perspective that can change everything. So how do we cultivate this awareness? How do we train ourselves to recognize and cherish these fleeting instances of joy? It starts with presence. At your next family dinner, pause for a moment. Look around the table at the faces of your loved ones. Notice the laughter lines around your father's eyes, the way your sister's nose crinkles when she smiles, the animated gestures of your youngest as he recounts his day. These are the details that make up the mosaic of your life. Practice gratitude, not just for the big things, but for the smallest kindnesses. When the barista remembers your usual order, when a stranger holds the door open for you, when your colleague saves you a seat in a crowded meeting room, say thank you. Mean it. Feel the warmth that spreads through you as you acknowledge these tiny acts of consideration. Create little rituals that anchor your days and weeks. Perhaps it's sharing a cup of coffee with your partner each morning, savoring the quiet before the day begins. Maybe it's reading bedtime stories to your children, watching their eyes grow heavy as they drift off to sleep. Or it could be a Sunday afternoon walk in the park, feeling the crunch of leaves beneath your feet and the crisp air on your face. These rituals, these small acts, repeated with intention and care, become the foundation of lifelong happiness. They are the steady drumbeat that keeps time in the symphony of your life. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the rush towards the next big thing. We scroll endlessly through our phones, comparing our lives to carefully curated highlight reels. We worry about tomorrow's challenges, next month's goals, next year's plans. But in doing so, we risk missing the beauty that surrounds us in this very moment. Tonight, as the day winds down, resist the urge to lose yourself in the digital world or in anxious thoughts about the future. Instead, pause, look around you. What do you see? Perhaps it's the soft glow of a lamp casting warm shadows on the wall. Maybe it's the gentle rise and fall of your pet's chest as they sleep peacefully beside you. Or it could be the familiar creaks and settling sounds of your home, as it embraces you for another night. Appreciate one small, simple moment. Let it fill you up. Recognize that this, right here, is what life is made of. These quiet instances of contentment, of safety, of belonging, they are the true measure of a life well lived. Because in the end, when we look back on our journey, it won't be the grand gestures or the monumental achievements that stand out most vividly in our memories. It will be the accumulation of these little moments, the shared laughter, the comforting touches, the kind words spoken in passing, that define the richness of our existence. The little things, we come to realize, were never little at all. They were the very essence of our lives, the building blocks of our happiness, the quiet heroes of our personal narratives. In recognizing their importance, in cherishing them as they occur, we unlock the secret to a life filled with joy and meaning. So tonight, and every night hereafter, take a moment to reflect on the small blessings that have graced your day. Let gratitude wash over you for the simple pleasures and quiet acts of love that surround you. For in these little things, you'll find the true treasures of life, the ones that no amount of money can buy, no level of fame can eclipse. As you drift off to sleep, carry with you the warmth of these realizations. Let them color your dreams and shape your tomorrows. For when you awaken to a new day, you'll do so with eyes more attuned to the beauty in the ordinary, the magic in the mundane. And in that awareness, in that appreciation for the little things, you'll find a happiness more profound and enduring than you ever imagined possible. A happiness built not on fleeting moments of grandeur, but on the steady accumulation of love, kindness, and connection that fills each day of your beautifully ordinary, extraordinarily precious life.